State police are looking into the disappearance of a Tioga Center woman, Michelle Harris.
This morning, about 10:05 a.m., we arrested Calvin Harris. He's charged with one count of second-degree murder.
As I have stated before from day one, I did not have any involvement in Michelle's disappearance. I would never hurt the mother of my children.
Cal Harris calls it a press conference. I just call it desperation. He's got to try something new. What he's been doing isn't working.
For the past 13 years, my children and I have endured under extremely difficult circumstances.
We need to know what really happened to our mother. We know our dad had nothing to do with her disappearance. We also know there are people out there with information who can help us get answers.
It's been 13 years almost of hell. We had the first trial. He was found guilty. The conviction was thrown out. Finally had a second trial. He was found guilty again, and the conviction was overturned. I'm Greg Taylor. I'm Michelle Harris's brother.
24 people totally agreed that he was guilty. You cannot get two people to agree on what color your hair is.
We do another trial and another one. I mean, when's it going to stop? If I was one of the 24 jurors from before, I would be so pissed.
Most of our reports end with a verdict, but not in the case of Cal Harris. Over the 8 years that we've covered his trials, Harris has been convicted twice for the murder of his wife, Michelle, even though her body has never been found. In February of 2015, Harris went on trial for the third time. But before he did, he sat down with us for his first television interview.
Are there misconceptions that people have about you?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. That I'm this cold, calculating killer. I'm greedy. You know, this is all about money. People out there are only getting one side of the story.
What has that been like for the last 13 years?
It's been horrible. It's horrible. It's been a nightmare. I've been ripped away from my kids 3 times now. 3 times now. I've had to sit in a jail cell or a prison cell and wait for a judge or judges to overturn this thing. I feel like I'm being kidnapped in broad daylight, and no one can do anything about it.
We're going through this a third time because he has the financial means to hire law firms to find some technicality. If it was anybody else, we wouldn't be going through this again.
I'm being put in a position that no one should be put in, and that is I'm having to try to solve this case to save myself so I can be with my children.
I have to ask you this question. Everyone wants to see you answer it. Did you have anything to do with the disappearance of your wife?
Absolutely not.
Did you kill her?
Not even close.
But will a new jury believe him? Their decision tonight.